may just decide this game.
The starters for Utah. Takes it inside. Rebound by the Magic. Last time they met was in Salt Lake City, where they beat the Jazz.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
Guarded by Banchero. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Suggs finds Anthony. To the middle. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Boy, the ability to get off your feet in that quick a fashion. Paolo Banchero, tough to deal with.
Down low. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Anthony outside. Now here's Banchero. He picked up 33 points in their last win against Detroit.
And also impressive, his work on the glass. He was tenacious and relentless.
And it's Utah scoring again.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Suggs. And he can't jam it through. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Guarded by Banchero. Misses from short range. Oh, it's stolen. In transition, here come the Jazz.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Now, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Doris, I'm going to give you 3 names here. John Stockton, Karl Malone, Pete Maravich. Which one is the greatest player to ever wear a Jazz uniform, you think?
I'm not going greatest player, B.A. I'm going greatest tandem in the history of the Utah Jazz. John Stockton and Karl Malone in pick-and-roll play were poetry in motion.
And so it's Utah with it. Orlando making their last shot. Guarded by Banchero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three-pointer off the mark. Orlando trailing here. Wagner in the high post. A 29-point game for him in the win against Detroit.
And on top of everything else, he did a great job of helping control the boards at both ends.
Anthony with a bucket.
Yeah, if you're going to handle the basketball and pick-and-roll opportunities, you've got to be able to think score, and we know Cole Anthony very willing to do that.
Inside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
It's time for your 3, 2, 1 hype. Everyone get loud and show them your love. Get loud, fans. Out the court is your home squad. All Magic fans, here we are, the teaser. Make some noise.
to look at some numbers here for Paolo Banchero. Suggs finds Banchero. Robbed. And they're on the break. Oh, deflected for the finish. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now here's Anthony. Playing Detroit, he was nearly unstoppable. 4 on the clock. Offline from the high post. Utah leading by 3. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. 6 points for him.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Wagner outside. The 3 from Banchero. The shot no good. The Jazz have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. They set the pick. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Wagner. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Anthony left side. Back to Wagner. From deep. Offensive board. Pass to Anthony. Natase with a screen from deep 3-point range. Suggs outside. Fires from deep. On target from range.
Boy, if Suggs is knocking this shot down consistently, the spacing will open up.
He's guarded by Anthony. Here's the hook. And again, it's Utah.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Magic trail by 4. Pass to Banchero. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that have been consistently dominant on the offensive end of the floor over the last month. Number 1, the Jazz.
Well, offensively, people are moving without the ball, making the extra pass, and that's led to a high shooting percentage for them, really over the last month.
The Magic making a switch here. Portis is checked in. And that one is hammered home.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Here they come, Magic fans. Score 407. Give it up again for the 407 Cassidy.
Wagner finds Banchero. Tipped, and he gets it back.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Utah leading by 6. And he lobs it up top. Wagner with a steal. Pass to Banchero. The shot from 20 feet out. No good on the shot.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time, and it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you.
Displaying some solid body strength and balance, Jalen Suggs to the cup.
And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. And the Jazz lead by 6.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Portis a screen. The 3 from Suggs. Rebounded by the Jazz. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
Now here's Wagner. No made baskets yet. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. First one falls. Well, Grant, trade talks always ramp up this time of year. But if you're a player in those rumors, that can really take a mental toll.
Oh, B.A., absolutely. Especially the first time it happens. You have to try and remind yourself that it's a business. But sometimes that doesn't make it any easier.
Black's checked in for Suggs. Good on both.
As much as Banchero's going to get to the line, he wants to be more efficient.
Jazz leading by 7. Defended by Wagner. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
First free throw is good. Utah making a switch here. George is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Black. 8 points in his last time out. Got a hand on it. The steal. And the Magic pushing it up now. Here's Portis. The layup misses.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
There's a screen for 3. George, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Portis with a screen on George to the paint. Portis' shot is off. On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 20-7 run. Just 5 on the clock. That one no good. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Down by 12. It's picked off. It's 2-on-1. Pushing it up now. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Franz Wagner.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
Utah shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. So for the Magic, Wendell Carter comes in for Batase. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Banchero. All right, the Jazz making a change here. And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. Throws it up high.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Utah leading by 10. Defended by Portis. Wagner with a steal. From deep. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. 13 points in the game.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Picked by Carter. The 3 from Suggs. Buries it from 3. Suggs has got 8.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
They set a pick. He's covered by Suggs. And again, it's Utah.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here's Black. George defending. Portis with a screen on George. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Black. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. To the inside. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Here's Black. Here's Suggs. Not going to go that time. Let's go with a 3. Drains the triple. And the Jazz lead by 16.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Black. Carter, a screen on George. To the middle to stop the run. And Carter with the finish.
They can see in the movement there the athleticism Wendell Carter Jr. possesses. Really solid cut after setting the screen.
Pass to George. Out left to the wing. Shot is up. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Utah Jazz. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Jazz enjoying a nice lead here.
With their offense clicking on all cylinders, they own that first quarter.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
Magic trail by 14. They've got Bobby Portis. He's out there with Wendell Carter. And it's Suggs in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's George. The shot misses. Oh, great D that time from Portis. Suggs surveys the D. Carter, a screen on George. The three from Suggs. Pure from three-point range. Suggs has got 11.
That Jalen Suggs putting in the time, being diligent about becoming more consistent from three-point territory. That time, he makes it look easy.
Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Jalen Suggs, shooting one.
Brent, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Here's George, and down it goes. 2 points.
The way George handles the ball and finds ways to finish inside make him very dangerous.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
At the line for the Jazz, George. Shooting one.
One shot.
That's good from George.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
Now, here is Howard. Tight defense on him. Suggs, no good. Utah leading by 11. Pass to George. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Black. The Magic have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Now Suggs. Portis a screen. 6 to shoot. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
It's something I remember from their last outing. He was excellent at the charity stripe.
Cole Anthony, he's checked in for Orlando.
Jalen Suggs.
Now, Jalen Suggs is a player that does a little bit of everything, understanding what's expected and how he can carve out time in the rotation.
Pulls up. The rebound by Carter.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Black passes to Anthony. Away from way outside. Utah grabs the miss. At one point, they led by 16. And he drives in. He's covered by Suggs. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. 18 feet out. Utah with another miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Anthony outside. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Just great timing on the play and rhythm on the pass. Cole Anthony setting his teammate up beautifully.
He's covered by Suggs. And he lobs it up, and stolen by Suggs. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. The best thieves in the league. The steals leaders over the last month. Jalen Suggs is second.
His defensive focus has been superb these last few games, continuously finding ways to strip ball handlers and upset the offense.
That's good from Suggs.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Orlando making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. Suggs hits them both.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Steps back. Oh, he buries the 20-footer. 6 points for him.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best moves. Let's go. You must have left your dancing shoes at home. Dancing machine.
Midway through the season, here's a look at the Western Conference standings right now. You take a look at Utah. They've been outstanding halfway through this season, looking cohesive and playing for one another.
When I look at Utah, there is a lot of talent on this team, and they've delivered. They're having a great season, and it's only left their fans wanting more.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Now here's Wagner. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Launches a three. And another miss by Orlando.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Here's Orlando. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Anthony. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, you have to stay with the play when you feel contact because you get a chance for maybe a three-point play. In this opportunity, free throw coming for Mr. Cole Anthony.
And he makes a first.
There just seems to be this innate, nuanced understanding of the game when you grow up around it. That is Cole Anthony in a nutshell.
And he can't hit the second. Jazz leading by 5. The 3-ball. He can't get that one to fall.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Deflects the pass. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. 5 points in the game.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
Suggs outside. Fourth 3. Can't get it to drop. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Portis outside. Knocks down the triple. Portis has got his first 3 points of the game.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you. Pretty pass.
Defended by Portis. From 17, Orlando with the rebound.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Here's the floater. Doesn't go for him. Utah leading by 6. From the right block. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for Orlando. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game of the Nets. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. 3-pointer off the mark. For Utah, they've gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Here they come with numbers in transition. Here's Wagner. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Boy, when you look at the 6'10" Franz Wagner, what you love is the skill set. It is tailor-made for today's NBA. He can stretch you from deep. He's not afraid to mix it up on the glass. You love it.
Free throw good, Wagner. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, BA. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
And both free throws good for Wagner.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Just 5 to shoot. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Got it. Good job in the low post. Wagner's got 4 points this quarter.
Franz Wagner is a problem when he gets the basketball down low and on the inside.
Defended by Wagner. They set the pick. To the paint. And stolen by Banchero. Clock at 6. He's off on the layup.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
He's guarded by Anthony. Right-handed slam.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Now here's Anthony. They know they can count on him for consistent offense with 16 a game. Top of the key jumper, no good.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Orlando again missing. Utah leading by 10. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Banchero outside. Down low. Here's Portis. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. And here are the top three-point shooters in the NBA. In the third spot, Bobby Portis.
Well, the shooting percentage he's cultivated from deep range is so impressive. His three-point shot is about as good as you can hope for.
That free throw good from Portis. Suggs is checked in for Black. Both free throws good from Portis.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Batase's checked in for Portis. They get the rebound. And it's blocked. Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero. Five on the clock. Fires from the wing. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Banchero's got 8.
Boy, excellent execution by Banchero there. Contested on the jumper. He's like, no problem.
He's covered by Suggs. Orlando with the rebound.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And there's the screen. Into the lane. And they'll get another chance. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Wagner. Magic trail by 8. Pass to Suggs. Anthony with it. The three from Banchero. From distance, Paolo.
Just a great play by Paolo Banchero. Sees the defender closing, knows he's got to get it off in a hurry.
Defended by Wagner. A one-hand jam.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Pass to Banchero. Can't cash it in from close range.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
It's rebounded by Banchero.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now here's Banchero. He's got 11. Banchero the screen. The Magic need to put one up here. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. With the drive. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Puts up a deep three. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Utah Jazz. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, and it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. More 2K action in just a moment.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
We know the draft's an inexact science, even with all that prep that goes into it. So congrats to the teams that chose these 5 rookies.
Yeah, we've seen scouting make or break a franchise. Hey, it makes or breaks a studio team. And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Utah Jazz.
They're doing a nice job of getting their feet wet in the paint. I like the aggression, powering it up and sending it down.
Hey, if you can get the ball in close, why settle? Invite the defense to stop it.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Magic trail by 9. So the Jazz 5 right now. Wagner inside. No good. Wagner's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Guarded by Banchero. They set the screen. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Now here's Wagner. He's closely guarded. On the wing, Anthony. Here's what Utah has lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll take on Ben Simmons and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics.
And for their matchup with the Pelicans, on paper, they should be expected to come away with a win. However, this might be one of those trap games if they aren't fully engaged.
The free throw drops for Anthony.
Cole Anthony, a guy who has just tremendous feel for the game. He's obviously been around it from the time he was very young. Just understands where the ball should be at all times. Good passer, aggressive scorer.
And Anthony drops them both. Utah leading by 7. Defended by Wagner. Fires from the line. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And he's going for the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. There's a screen by Anthony. Pass to Suggs. Shot clock at 6. The shot, no good.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Counted from distance. And now it's a 10-point Utah lead.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
To the left side wing. Anthony feeling it out a bit. 3-pointer. That shot off the mark.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Pulls it from the corner. Got it.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Banchero outside. Will it go? Orlando again missing.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
It's rebounded by Wagner. Magic trail by 12. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
There's the 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 6 rebounds in the game. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And it's good for 2. He has 6.
I just love the ball movement.
Orlando shooting just 34% so far in this one. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
That makes the noise. It's your 407.
Now's a good time to take a quick glance at the 2K leaderboard and see which point guards have shot the best from the charity stripe over the last 10 games. 5th is Cole Anthony.
This is just one of the things you want out of your point guard. Reliability at the charity stripe.
You know, but even so, don't take for granted what this group has done at the free throw line. They deserve a ton of credit for the work they've put in to achieve that level of consistency and excellence.
Now here's Wagner, a proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. Batase with a screen. Here's Suggs. Kicks it out to Wagner. Pass to Anthony. To win the drought, and it's rejected. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Here's Banchero. He's got 11. Orlando again missing.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
He's guarded by Anthony. A shot from the high post. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Wagner. He's got a clear path. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Anthony with it. 6 points for him. Misses the layup.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie.
Well, just taking the time to get the play set up pays off. Banchero doesn't rush.
Guarded by Banchero. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Banchero's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Wagner. Suggs outside. 5 to shoot. Utah grabs the miss. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Magic trail by 17. Here's Banchero, and there's the call on Banchero. That's his first foul.
Turnovers are going to be a stat he wants to skip in the box score tonight. That's his 4th of the game.
Orlando making a switch here. Portis is checked in. The Jazz on offense. They're on a 15-3 run. He's covered by Suggs. Launches it. Second chance effort. It's hauled in by Portis. Orlando has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Suggs outside. And a missed layup.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Out to the right wing. It's rebounded by Batadze. Batadze's got rebound number 8 now. Wagner, the pass to Suggs. Batadze with a screen for 3. And it's Suggs with the 3. Suggs has got 22.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
He's covered by Suggs. The fader. It's hauled in by Portis. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Magic. It's a 14-point game. And Banchero gets it to go.
Well, this is just excellent work in the mid-range, and you see how comfortable Paolo is taking those opportunities.
They still need this. And he jams it home with authority.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Now here's Suggs. 22 points for him. It's blocked. Look at again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Here's Suggs. After the basket by Utah.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's the pick. Beyond the arc. He nails it. That's his fifth make in 11 tries.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Wagner. Pass to Portis. Here's Suggs. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You cannot be overzealous when you're trying to guard Jalen Suggs. He's so crafty, so good at drawing fouls.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. Orlando making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Bataze, and Black subbed in for Wagner. Utah making a switch here. And he's good on the second. Jazz leading by 18. Inside. That shot is off. Great D that time from Suggs. Portis outside. The 3 from Banchero. Deflected. In transition, here come the Jazz. Orlando with the rebound.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz. And now let's turn the spotlight on the NBA's highest scoring teams. The Magic, 4th.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
Howard's checked in for Orlando. And it's Utah with the ball. 1:36 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Guarded by Howard. Portis with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Here's Black. It's tipped. And he recovers it. Out to Portis. 6 to shoot. Here's Carter. No good with a layup.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
The Jazz again can't hit. Magic trail by 18. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Suggs. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
One of the things you have to admire about Jalen Suggs, the aggressiveness, the willingness to make plays.
This will make 5 trips to the line for him tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Anthony's checked in for Howard. He hits the second from the line. Jazz leading by 17. He's guarded by Anthony. From the arc. Nails it from 3. He's got 5.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
To the paint. He's guarded by Anthony. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Filling out the wings, Anthony and Wagner. Bobby Portis out there with Wendell Carter. And it's Black in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And it's Wagner missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Well, when you list the best players in the NBA right now, Doris, most of the top guys are from outside the U.S.
B.A., I don't know why that is. There's a lot of theories out there, one of which is the 1992, the initial Dream Team, so captivated the imagination of fans across the world. So I think that's part of it. We have to love that the game of basketball is so popular in countries outside of the United States, and we would be making a mistake if we did not give the league the credit it deserves for wanting to grow the game internationally. It has not been solely and exclusively focused here in the United States. They want everyone to love the game as much as we do.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Magic. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Carter. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Boy, the defense with a tremendous contest. Carter Jr. just better than that.
And we're starting to see some big contracts for NBA head coaches, Doris.
B.A., whether we are talking about player contracts or coaches' contracts, the cost of business is the cost of business. And coaches, to me, earn every penny. Because what happens when teams underperform? The first fall guy is typically that head coach. I have zero problems with the salaries. Well, Cole Anthony mixing it up on the interior. Nice job drawing the contact. This guy is unafraid.
Cole Anthony, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Anthony. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Fires it from 18. Nice touch on the bank shot. He's got 19.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Wagner, the pass to Portis. Anthony outside. Takes a 3. Orlando again missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Defended by Wagner. Pulls up on the wing. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 5 rebounds in the game. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And Anthony drops them both.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Second team foul.
Guarded by Anthony. Shoots it from the corner.
A tremendous job being disruptive and challenging that shot by Cole Anthony. You have to be a two-way player.
Portis outside. Portis a screen. Shot's good by Black.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Defended by Wagner. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
First free throw is good, and technology always a conversation, Doris. So talk to us about wearable sensors and where that is between the league and players union.
Yeah, you know, obviously there are some privacy concerns because what these wearables give you are devices to measure how healthy a player is. What should his exertion level be based on all kinds of health information? Resting heart rate variability. What was the quality of sleep? Quality of sleep is a huge issue in the NBA with all the late flights and tip times, et cetera, cross-country travel. When you're investing millions into your players, you're trying to take the best care you can of them, and some of that goes to the information you can glean from these wearables. I love them.
Just 4 to shoot. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Boy, for his age, you think about how well-rounded a basketball player Franz Wagner is, and the guy wants to get better. He's a student of the game. The sky is the limit for this young man.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Defended by Wagner. The 3 is up. Orlando grabs the miss. Anthony outside. Carries it down low. Anthony's got 5 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
He's guarded by Anthony. To the inside. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Now Wagner. The 3. That shot missing. Utah leading by 23. Down low. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 25 points in the game.
Montgomery.
Orlando with the ball. And here's Anthony. Pass to Black. Back to Anthony. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
Boy, the defense makes Cole Anthony work for it, but boy, he doesn't back down.
He's guarded by Anthony. To the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Here's Black. And several years ago, the NBA introduced the Supermax. How do you think it's worked out, Doris?
Yeah, I think every decision, Brian, that the league makes is trying to make sure that everybody has an equal opportunity for a championship. This particular implementation has made it easier for small market teams to retain their stars. And think about it. Even if someone signs it and then gets traded, at least those teams get an opportunity to get big draft capital. That's huge.
6 on the shot clock. Lets it fly from 18. Here's Batase. Shots blocked. Inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Shooting for Utah, Montgomery. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Black. Good on the second one.
Hey, when you start locking it down at the line, good things tend to happen.
The Magic have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Wagner outside. He's off on that one. For Utah, they've gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. And the shot goes in. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Magic. To the paint. Here's Batadze, and down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Boy, Franz Wagner, such a tremendous passer.
For Utah, they've gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. And you look at the development of AI. How might it affect the league going forward, Doris?
I think there's so much to be learned, Brian, about that exact thing, whether we are talking about the league or whether we're talking about society to a greater extent. As it relates to the league, how will teams employ it for scouting? Does it impact shot selection or player contracts? Maybe even the negotiation of the next CBA. Truth is, we really don't know. What we do know, it's coming fast.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. The Magic making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. And a new group getting ready for Utah. And so he makes both from the line. It's been all Jazz. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Batadze.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Here's Banchero. Great look there, but off target. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's George. Chalk up 2 there.
Wow, Keontae George flashing those handles. Nasty stuff.
Now here's Anthony. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch. And just using the size advantage he has, I mean, he can easily see over the defense.
And he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to.
Can't get it to fall. The Magic have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Pass to Batadze. Now Suggs. Back to Anthony. There's the block. And it's out of bounds to the Magic. Orlando will retain possession here. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Here's Anthony. Suggs outside. 3 on the clock. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Pass to George.
Second personal foul. fifth team foul. Shooting for Utah, Montgomery, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
They're doing great work at the free throw line this half. That bodes well for their chances to close out this game.
So he gets them both. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Clock at 6. Here's Batase. The kick out to Banchero. Second chance shot, and there it is for him. Banchero's got 20 points.
You see the fearlessness on the interior by Paolo Banchero. This is his comfort zone.
George against Anthony. Jacks up a 3. Connects from downtown.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Wagner uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's about toughness and the willingness to absorb contact. Franz Wagner relishing an opportunity to show off a bit.
George against Anthony. To the inside.
Orlando foul. Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Jazz, Montgomery taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Doris, coaching is a difficult job. You think they're judged unfairly?
I do, PA. I think they go into any circumstance, and it's largely contingent on what is the strength of the organization. What's your ownership like? What is their commitment level to winning? What is your front office and the decision-making process like? But we all know this. Like, the coaches ultimately are the ones who are judged by wins and losses. They know that going in.
It's both from the stripe. Orlando has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Anthony against George. Wagner outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Batase. Utah grabs the miss. 1:15 left to play in the fourth.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Jazz.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
And this team really wanted to at least split this season series.
Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight they've done that and then some.
Banchero the screen. Here's Anthony. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
Yeah, Cole Anthony is a professional scorer, folks. The mid-range jumper is on time and on target there.
It's George on the wing. He's guarded by Anthony. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Shooting for Utah, George. At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw is good. 23 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Suggs outside. Over to the wing. Wagner outside. Misses the jumper. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
You know, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.